Hi folks, today we are going to solve the LeetCode problem 253 meeting rooms 2, and the problem states that given an array of meeting time intervals, start and end times, then we need to find the minimum number of conference rooms required, right? So let's take an example from here. Okay, so we have 7, we have 10, and we have 2, and we have 4. So we have 2 meetings that needs to be completed. Let's say we have a user, and he's going to schedule a meeting at 2,4, right? This user is going to schedule a meeting at 2,4. So he goes to the first room and schedules it, right? Yeah, it is going to end at the 4th minute. Let's say hour. He's going to schedule at 2nd hour, and it is going to complete at 4th hour. And we have another user who needs to schedule a meeting for himself, and he's going to schedule at 7 and 10, right? I'm sorry, this should be the first room. Okay, and he needs to go and check for the available rooms, and he finds out there is a room which is available because his meeting is going to start at 7th hour, right? But the first meeting would have already ended there, right? So he can use the first room. So the answer for this is 1. I hope you're getting it. So let's take another example. Let's take the first example now. I'm going to now let's see how this works. Let's take this first example. So 0 and 30, 5 and 10, 15 and 20, right? So here the first meeting is scheduled at 0 till 30. The second meeting is scheduled at from 5 till 10. The third meeting is scheduled at from 15 till 20, right? So the first meeting will occupy the first room. So next the second meeting comes in, but it can't get into the first room because the meeting is still going on. So it has to take another room, right? Then the third meeting comes, and here it can occupy the second room, right? Because the second meeting would have already been ended and this room would have been vacant. So the third meeting can accommodate there. So the minimum number of rooms required were 2, right? So this is the problem statement, and I will explain you a simple intuition how to solve this problem. It's a very simple problem, and even it's very easy to solve. Yeah, so what I'll do first is I'll check which is the maximum number among these intervals. The maximum number is 30, right? Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll create an array with 30 numbers. So 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and we have 10, right? We have 10, we have 15, we have 20, and we have 30. So for simplicity, I have skipped the other numbers. Yeah, in fact, you can take a constant number, like let's say we can check the constraints and we can get the maximum number which will occur and take the size of that in the new array, right? So this will be my array, and initially everything will be 0, right? So the intuition here is I will be traversing these arrays first, right? So what I'll do, I'll take the first interval we have 0 and 30, right? So a meeting is going to start at 0. So what I'll do, I'll come to this array and increment at the 0th index. So 0 becomes 1 and it is going to end at 30, right? So I'm going to 30 and decrementing it. So what does this mean actually? This means a meeting is going to start at index 0 and it is going to end at index 30. So this area is being occupied by some meeting. So this is what this tells us. Okay, so let's move to the next interval. It's 5 and 10, right? So what I'll do, I'll just increment 5 and 10. I'm going to increment 10. So this becomes negative 1. And what does this tell? Some meeting is scheduled at this area, right? So this is what it does. And then we have 15 and 20. Same thing. I'm going to increment here and I'm going to decrement 20. And what this does? The same thing. Yeah. Now once we get this array, it's easy to find out the minimum number of rooms that are required to complete all these meetings. So how? Yeah, just traverse this array and do a prefix sum, right? So here the value will become 1 and this I have to add it with the previous one, which becomes 1 again, and this still becomes 1 again, 1 again, 1 again. Till this we needed just one room to complete this. Yeah, till here, I mean till here we needed just one room, right, to come to have this meeting. But there is another meeting scheduled at this position, but there is already a meeting scheduled at meeting room 1. So we need now another room, right? Yeah, we need the second room. So what we'll do, we just increment, we just add it with the previous value. That will give me the answer. So this meeting should take another room. So now the meeting room has been increased to 2. So just keep on adding, it becomes 2, 2, 2. And yeah, we have reached our position. Here it is negative 1. That means a meeting is going to end at this position, right? So currently we are using 2 rooms, but we are ending a meeting here. So we need to decrement the room, right? So here minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So only one room is being occupied now. The another room which was occupied is released. So let's go again. So there is another meeting here, right? So the previous value was 1. So I'm going to take another room because the first room which was occupied is still not vacant. Yeah. So now keep on moving. Here it's negative 1. So we just added with the previous value, which give me 1, because a meeting is ending here and we are releasing the room, and the final value is 30. So we will be having 1, which was this 1. It came all the way to here and we are going to decrement it. So 0. So that means we have all the meetings completed. So we need to just have the maximum value that we get in this prefix sum. So that answer is 2. So this will be the intuition of how to solve this problem. So I'm not going to code it up. You guys just try it and let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. And if this video was useful, just give me a like and please subscribe. Okay folks, goodbye.